Hi, today I thought I'd show you how I transfer my cuttings into 4-inch pots. And I have a couple different cuttings here. So this is a tray of cuttings that I've made here at my house. And then these are the cuttings that I just received from Stonehouse yesterday. So I'm excited to show you both of these because these both need to be transferred from as a cutting into a 4-inch pot. So what I first do is take a bamboo skewer when I'm checking mine. So I want to only plant into the 4-inch pots the ones that actually have roots. So I'll go here, take the little skewer here and stick it in and check it. So you can kind of hold it with the tag and that, and you can see this one has some roots on it, and I would definitely pot up something that looked like this. I don't want it to be root bound when I pot it up, so this is perfect. So what I would do is lay my tag down here. I next sprinkle in some mycorrhizal here, and the reason I'm doing that is I'm hoping that these roots and the mycorrhizal will work together. They have a symbiotic relationship where these roots put out like sugars and different things that the mycorrhizal really likes. And then the mycorrhizal can grow really far away from the dahlia plant actually and bring in nutrients for the dahlia. So that's why I'm excited about doing mycorrhizal. And I do it at this stage so that I don't have to do it when it's bigger. Although if I have forgotten to do it at this stage, or I just want extra mycorrhizal, I might do it when there are 4-inch in the 4-inch pots when I'm potting them out. So anyway, so I just take it, I just roll the roots, so the mycorrhizal actually has to touch the roots for it to start working well. So if you didn't have roots on this other side, you wouldn't have to roll it into there. So then I just take this and I've pre-made holes with my fingers, just like this, into the potting soil. And this potting soil is really high quality potting soil. I think it makes a difference. Sometimes if it's a little bit on the moist side, I will add a little bit of water to the bottom just before I plant it, just to make sure that the roots on the bottom get nice moisture immediately. And then I just pop it in like this, just like that. And I just cover it and I push it down a little bit like that. And then later, as I do this, I will go in and give it a good watering to kind of settle it in, and probably there'll be water coming out of the bottom at that point. So that's a really heavy water, but you kind of want that when you first put them into pots. So I'm going to show you, I don't know what I do with my little skewer. Oh, here it is. It's just to show you how to check these. So you can go through and check that has roots. This one has a couple roots. That could wait a little longer. This one here doesn't have roots yet, so you want to just keep checking them. Some varieties take longer to root up than others, so I like this method of just transferring these to the 4-inch pots when they actually have a root system going. Otherwise, if there's not a root system, they will definitely do a lot of just, what's the word, like wilting. And then I wanted to show you, I also got some of these cuttings from Stonehouse just in the mail the other day. I wanted to show you how they come. So they come in these, I think it's about a 7-inch clamshell. And they've made it from here to California from Utah, and they look like this. They've got the tag on them. They're little plants. They look great, and they have roots coming out the bottom. So it's really nice. And with this system, you can just gently push up like that. And you can see the roots here. And so I will just take it again, roll these roots into the mycorrhizal, and then make sure the hole is deep enough. Maybe add a little water at the bottom of the hole if my potting soil is not completely moist. Then just put it in and close it up. It's just that easy. Now the reason I'm potting these up is if it's winter time, I've got grow lights, so I can put it under grow lights and really get them going really well before I pot them or plant them into the garden. So once they're like this and they are starting to grow really well and starting to make a root system in the pot here, you can see little roots coming out of the bottom here. When I see this, I know it's either A, time to get them in the ground, or B, it's time to pot them up. So if the weather isn't such that I could pot them up outside, put them into the ground outside, I will put them into a little bit bigger pot, like a 6-inch pot, and put it under grow lights again. And I put it under grow lights for about 14 hours a day. I do not have under heat on them when they get to this stage. When they're at this stage here, like when I'm making the cuttings, I definitely have lower heat on them, and I have my lights about this far up from them so that it doesn't get too hot in there. I do have a temperature probe in there. I like to keep them around 72 to 75 degrees at most. So that's kind of perfect, ideal weather. So weather in the little domes. So once I get it here at this point, I like to pinch out at this point. I don't wait till my plants are really big and pinch out. I pinch out at this stage. Once they're pinched out, you only have to pinch out once during this plant's lifetime. So what I will do is count my sets of leaves. So 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set. I have 5 sets here. On the smaller varieties that make smaller blooms, you could do 5 sets. With ones that make a little bit bigger, 3 sets. So anywhere from 3 to 5 sets of leaves is good. And so what you do at this point is you take this section here right in the middle where it's pushing to the next set of leaves like this. You just hold on to it and you just bend it over and it'll just pop off like that. So that's what you're left with, something like that. I don't pot these, I don't make these into cuttings because this is too little to do that with. But so then once you've done that, in the next week or so, they will start pushing these laterals. So all these laterals will be giving you lots of blooms. So you can see here there are some laterals just starting here, and there will be laterals down there as well. And you can see here as well. So that's kind of really what you want your plant to look like before you get it into the ground. So I hope that helps. Have a good day.
Couple questions.
Yeah.
People have been asking about using mycos with tubers.
Oh yeah. So if you use the mycorrhizal with tubers, if you've pre-sprouted your tubers and there's a nice root system coming out of the end of the tuber, you can sprinkle the mycorrhizal on that. Usually, the mycorrhizal without a root system won't live that long, maybe a couple weeks. So it's best to have some roots coming out of your tubers if you want to add the mycorrhizal. So hope that helps. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, have a good day, everyone.